Hey guys, I wonder would you be able to help me out with something? I'm just really confused again this morning about how the world works. So, Israel, the country currently on trial for genocide, they've published in the Jerusalem Post, you can just look it up, the cheeky monkeys, they've published details about their planned war crimes against the global Samud flotilla, the flotilla I'm part of. Just a reminder, the Global Samud Flotilla are the people trying to bring humanitarian aid, things like baby formula, to a besieged population in Gaza whom the Israelis are trying to starve to death. Now, if we're lucky, according to the Jerusalem Post, we're going to be kidnapped in international waters in about 2 days' time. If we don't agree to go to what they're describing as a floating prison in the sea, then we're going to be arrested and I would assume left to languish in Israeli prisons indefinitely. Now, if we're not so lucky, the former head of the Israeli Navy, the guy responsible for the 2010 Marvi Marmara massacre of 10 Turkish activists, he is threatening that there's likely to be a loss of property and or life because it's such a complex mission. So I just wonder, where's the international community? A rogue state on trial for genocide with a litany of war crimes under its belt are threatening to murder, or best case scenario, kidnap a bunch of non-violent humanitarians from across the world, 44 nations, I think, at the moment, who just want to help the besieged population of Gaza not to die. That's our biggest crime. The most incendiary item in our cargo is baby formula. I just wonder where the international community is, with the exception of the vessels that have come from Italy and Spain and Turkey. They're very welcome. But where's the international condemnation? Like, we know the international community, be they the media or world leaders, we know that you don't give a fuck about Palestinian life. That's been crystal clear over the last 2 years. But are you basically washing your hands of anybody who dares to stand up and offer the Palestinians some solidarity with substance? I'm on a boat with people from Sweden and people from Germany whose governments have effectively said to them, well, you knew what you were getting in for. They have effectively turned their back on the best of their country, the humanitarians who want to stand up and uphold international law, something that the Western governments particularly have completely abandoned. So I ask you once more, where is the international community? Where is the rules-based order? Are you actually going to allow us to be, best case scenario, kidnapped and maybe mass murdered in international waters for trying to do your job for you and uphold international law and break an illegal, immoral siege? And to the people of Gaza, I thank you one more time for your beautiful, beautiful messages. They mean so much to us. And if you think these types of bully boy tactics are going to deter us from our mission and we're going to turn around and say, oh, actually, we're going home, not in a million years. We made a promise to get to Gaza and to open up a humanitarian corridor. And as far as we're concerned, whether we have the backing of the international community or not, that is a promise that we intend to keep. Love to you all. Free Palestine.